Hello and welcome to episode 109 of Comics with Stevey D. And today I am very excited to present my portrait covers. Marvel wanted to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Fantastic Four #1, which came out in 1961. All of the covers came out in November of 1986. There were 29 covers in the set. They all shared the same border, designed and drawn by John Romita Sr. And there's the artist there who did the borders. The books that were geared for younger readers were from Star Comics. That was like Muppet Babies and Care Bears and Peter Porker. And these are the ones I've collected so far. And there's the border I was talking about. Get this in there a little better. There we go. All right. Captain America 326, cover art by Mike Zeck and John Rubinstein. And this is one of my favorites. I started with my couple of my favorites. So that's Cap. I love his expression. And we got Hawkeye. From West Coast Avengers, #14, cover art by Al Milgrom and Joe Sinnott. And I just love the grin on him and the wink. It just shows his personality really good. And in the West Coast Avengers, he was the leader. And whenever they completed a mission and they were successful, he'd barbecue. They'd like to barbecue out there out west. Here's Iron Man. #12, cover art by Mark Bright and Joe Rubinstein. And it's an okay one. I just don't like the earpiece on this. You know, it just doesn't look quite like the Iron Man I would have liked to seen on the cover. But it's still a terrific cover in its own right. Now here's a great one that I really like. Conan the Barbarian, #188, cover art by John Buscema. He did the art and the pencils. And you got him in profile. And you got the horned helmet. And I really like that a whole lot. I'm going to bring this in and you kind of look at the characters in the border a little bit. But that's a good, terrific Conan cover. Here's one I like. Daredevil, #236. Cover art by Walt Simonson and Bill Sienkiewicz. And I like it because he's blind. Not because he's blind, but the portrait represents darkness, which he has except for his echolocation and stuff. But he's another superhero that moves through the night. I like this one. Now, the next one is The Thing. From Fantastic Four, #296. Cover art by Barry Windsor Smith. I like everything about this cover except I wish they would have showed more of the Thing's face. Benjamin. It hides him too much, like they were ashamed of him. I think they could have done any of the versions of the Thing's head, you know. Here's the Hulk. Incredible Hulk, #325. Cover art by Al Milgrom. And what do you think of the Hulk? He's pretty good there. He's got a haircut like Moe from the Three Stooges. All right. Now, all those came out from 1986. Now, this came out a few years before, and I think it might be the prototype, or at least it fits in this category. And this is Avengers 225 from 1982, so 4 years before. And you see how you have the heads going around, and a board is kind of making a border. And the Black Knight is featured in here. Now, the next two books are modern homages to the 25th anniversary covers. We have Captain America 13C from 2019, cover art by Emanuela Lupacchino. And they just like doubled up the amount of heroes in the border, just comparing it to, so it's like twice as many heroes. Let me bring it in a little bit. It's a nice statuesque picture of Captain America. Now the next one, I'm going to take out of the cover here. This is a terrific cover. Another headshot from Tony Stark, Iron Man from 2019. Cover art by Jim Cheung. And I really like the way Iron Man's drawn here. More aerodynamic helmet. And you can see his unibeam, his chest plate, and I think it's an arc reactor of some kind. Now, I got a few bonus books to show in this show. The first one, I could not find a headshot of Stan Lee. I know there's on the cover. So this is the closest thing I could get. See him right there? So there's the Stan Lee headshot. And he's hanging out with Spider-Man. This is a silly issue. Stan Lee meets Spider-Man from cover art by Oliver Coipel. And what year was 2018 it says. So there's Stan Lee. There's his headshot. Here's a comedy one. There's Homer Simpson's headshot. But it's not Marvel. But I really think this is a funny comic book cover. I like it so much. It's typical Bart getting the best of Homer, I got him up there. He makes me grin when I look at it. Now, the next two comic books are fun facts. The first one is Captain America 311. And what year is this from? I really can't tell without my glasses. But the reason I'm showing you this is Cap Steve Rogers goes on a job interview at Marvel Comics. And he's an artist. And there he is in the bullpen. And they love his portfolio. And whoever the editor is in here says, "Oh, we got to hire you. I don't know why anybody else hasn't scooped you up yet. I'd be a fool not to hire you." And Steve Rogers goes, "Well, what do you want me to be working on? How about doing Captain America?" So that's really a surreal comic book. And in the same vein, we have Iron Man. And it's Iron Man 85. And this is where Iron Man is down and defeated. He just can't move. Happens to him from time to time. And he's surrounded by members of the Marvel bullpen. And he manages to get one of the artist writers transistor radio to charge up his suit enough for him to move. And then over here is a group shot of the bullpen, and one of them says Stan the Man in red right there, so that's Stan Lee. And and he gets helped out. Now there were like I said, 29 of those headshots, portraits, and I want to collect Conan the King, the Black Knight, which I think is the coolest one of the ones I've yet to collect. Storm, I don't have a lady in there, I need to have a lady. Thor, and the Spider-Man in the black suit where he's hanging upside down. There's others, but I'm more interested in those, and then that will complete this little niche of my collection. So that was episode 109 of Comics with Stevey D, and I hope you've enjoyed the show, and I hope you like the fun facts. I thought I'd throw them in at the end, and I just want to wish everybody a happy fall because the leaves are falling now, and good luck in your comic book pursuits. Take care.